Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our GYST Podcast, where we help you get your together.
All right. That should be a good enough sync for Rohit.
Yeah.
At least I think that's what he does.
Yeah.
That's really what he does.
Like, I hope
Is it recording? What's that?
Plus,
Yeah,
message?
so we got audio. It's saying
What's that laptop doing?
I don't know.
That's not hooked up to anything, right? Whose even is that?
I don't know. It's a cool back though.
Was that there earlier?
Yeah, I was there earlier.
I don't know.
It's just saying the cleaning thing, but I don't need to worry about it.
We don't want to download it though. No. Are we recording right now?
Yes, that is good and that is good.
All right.
So whenever we do it,
Dude, who's going to do the intro?
You want to write it down?
bro, you're next man standing.
All right. So, Tone, when we do this...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta tell the guest.
Yeah.
Never end up doing it.
So, the intro is... Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast, GYST Podcast, also known as Get Your... And everybody else says shit really loud together.
Okay.
It's really weird. Rohit doesn't cuss.
Does it?
No, never.
Okay.
Are you going to be the
You guys are going to say shit. I'm going to... If
So
I
you-
go to
oh.
intro, you guys are going to say
So
shit.
you're
not
gonna
me.
censor yourself?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the first episode where he censors
Yep.
himself
I
in
don't-
the intro.
Because I'm the asshole that cusses.
So why are you gonna censor yourself? He's just not here.
Because the...
The
I'll
joke
say it,
ab-
but
the
maybe I'll do
whole
something
joke
different.
about
We'll see.
that.
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah.
Is that recording too?
I'm cold
Yeah,
as
we're
Okay.
all
fuck.
live.
Yeah, I know it was
I
cold
am-
outside.
You'd be like, shh, shout out to... and then your boy would do the
Shout out to my man Rohit. All right,
No
gain
cussing.
is good, volume's good. All right.
Yep, we're recording.
All right, you guys ready? We're going to do 10 seconds of silence because the microphone will pick up the background noise and we'll take that clip and we'll be able to eliminate all the background noise.
Okay.
Because stuff like the
Hums.
yeah, the vents and shit like that.
Word, okay.
Okay, so let me grab this. You don't like the timer, huh? I'm gonna use it anyway.
Whatever, man. Whatever. I felt really salty that day.
He's like,
bad.
but you know what? When I listened to it, I was like, God damn it, that is so fucking annoying. We heard
'Cause
it.
then you keep
It went
listening
off
to
in the
it.
background.
Yeah?
It's just to let us know when to kind of taper things off.
Oh, yeah.
And the shit went off in the background on one of these episodes.
That sound.
And
Randomly in the fucking episode.
Just randomly.
and then it was like, beep, 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 beep.
Oh, shit.
And like we heard it start off, and it's kind of like, God damn it! And nobody edited that shit out. Guess who does editing? Sam, motherfuckers.
I knew you were gonna... Geek Squad ass nigga. I knew you were gonna say Sam.
Yeah.
He did that and shit. God,
You know
he
what's
could do
funny?
so
Guys, because we joke on the podcast all the time. We're like, we'll see if Sam's edit this out. I bet you won't even fucking listen to it. And we send him the raw files, and everything's still in. And we're like, did he even hear us talking shit? It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
So it doesn't matter if you cuss?
No.
No.
Cool.
I usually am. Sometimes I go more overboard than my normal persona to be the edgy personality.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna hit this and we're gonna count down 10 seconds of silence. So everybody just you ready, motherfucker?
Wait, 10 seconds of silence and then...
When I hit this, and then once we do
That's a
it,
nice feeling.
I'll begin the intro and then we'll just go from there. All right, ready? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of your favorite podcast, the GYST Podcast, also known as Get Your Shit Together. My man. So, you guys probably noticed that was not Rohit Rohila. That was your man, Kyle Reed. Today, we are recording in the studio. Rohit is actually on a plane right now as we're recording, so you're probably going to miss him for a couple of weeks here. But we've got some special guests in the studio this week. We're going to introduce you.
It's a long
Because
like,
yeah, not long. Couple
And
weeks
just-
of plane ride, man.
Well, he's on a plane ride right now.
Oh, by the way, this is Kamal Kalra.
Kamakara?
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Amit Bardwaj on the mic.
And this week we got a special guest. My boy, we go back since 2000, and it was probably like, oh yeah, it was 2002 for sure. It was probably like
2002.
October,
Yeah.
something like that.
October 2002, we got the call.
we was trying to get our shit together back then. Actually,
Yeah, we were.
had a job interview.
Our
for
shit
a old-
definitely wasn't together at
for a
all.
old, no, not at all. It was getting together. We thought we had it together, but at the time, the only thing we focused on was women and money.
See, right. That's it. At the time when we was, 20, 22?
Yeah,
23,
well,
something
one
like
of us
that.
was 21, 22.
Oh. I'm not going to get into that today.
So my bad, Toad Yarger. Welcome, brother. Appreciate you coming,
Thank you, man. I've been excited waiting to be on this for a long time. Been wondering why I ain't got the call. I guess, you didn't want me to embarrass myself. It's cool though. I'm here now. Let's get it.
No, you was supposed to be here a few weeks back, but something came up, and then this dude got to go spend his I won't call you out on your age, but
I got my Sean Kemp on.
got a Sean Kemp on in Hawaii.
Turned 40. Had a beautiful time in Hawaii with the wife.
Yeah.
Shout out to the wife, Ashley Yarger. And we had a beautiful time, man. If you haven't been to Hawaii, get there. But it's extremely expensive. Just know that. Don't go to McDonald's or anything like that. You're
$12
paying
for a Big
double.
Mac.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great time. We were definitely blessed.
Dope. The only thing you eat in Hawaii is spam because it's cheaper there than it
And
is over
rice.
here. Spam and rice. It's everywhere. Did you get some musubi there while you was there?
No musubi.
You don't like it?
Man, you know I got that
Seaweed.
palate, man. I got that simple
I know.
meat and potatoes.
Garlic shrimp, that would have been you
from,
too.
Like from the shrimp farms, like they literally will take them.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right there.
Just
on
fry
the-
it. Just fry it.
So you was on Oahu, yeah?
Yeah.
Or yeah. Because that's the thing on Oahu. They don't really have it like that on Maui.
I
Dope.
didn't
Yeah,
even know
Maui
that.
was different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maui didn't really have that. It was more like street kind of a thing.
Yeah,
Or like super deep, like.
Maui's a slower speed, that's for sure.
Yep.
But shit, that's another thing that y'all could do in the winter. Get your ass to some hot weather if you want to. But hey, so enough of that. We shooting the shit, but it's a good time, fellas. Glad to have y'all in the studio. This week's episode is all about Black Friday. Black Friday shopping tips, y'all. Four of us really, but three of us collectively have decades of retail experience.
Unfortunately.
Probably between us, I'd say 2.5 decades,
Yeah, almost 3 decades.
25 years between the three of us.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, bruh.
Too much.
So, I think we're well versed in the topic. If I can talk about personal development, I can talk about some retail shit.
Man, we can talk about
Right?
some
So,
retail.
we can talk about some retail shit. So, we want to give y'all some Black Friday shopping tips, both from a retail employee perspective as well as a customer perspective. So from that, I mean, shit, let's go. Yours was most recent, so I'm gonna ask you, what were some of your likes and dislikes about Black Friday? Whether it was the preparation, whether it was the pain in the ass customers that was looking for a TV at 2 p.m. that they should have came in at 4 a.m. to get it, or whatever the fuck it was.
That was a lot of dislikes.
What?
For real, let's get that out first.
Get those out.
Okay, no matter where you work, there might have been
Yeah.
a lot more dislikes.
Yeah.
I definitely hated waking up like at midnight to work from 1 a.m. to
Bruh.
midnight the next
Amen,
night.
bro.
Struggle.
With
Amen.
half-an-hour lunches and then a giant 4-hour break. Where
In between your shift?
yeah,
Split shift?
Yeah.
Or you gotta do that double and you gotta work.
This guy
10
would
hours
come
to
up
be
in the
up.
middle of the night to sleep over my house just so he could go.
He lived right up the street. So
Oh,
I was like,
shit,
I can
that's
just
funny.
stay at his place. I don't have to leave my car at work, so it's not going to get broken into or
Yeah.
nothing. Because that's when people break into your cars.
Fuck yeah.
They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Because
All
there's
day.
cars everywhere and people everywhere.
And they're shopping, so
And
we're
they
going to
have
have
shit in their cars.
Yeah.
Gifts.
Shopping,
It's like-
shopping
they're
with
like-
no money for cars.
Exactly.
Yeah, stuff
3
in
in the
cars.
afternoon, I'll get a call. Hey, dude, I'm on my lunch. I'm gonna come take a quick nap. But we're going back.
Yeah, he picks me up, we take a nap, come back. But a lot of the likes on Black Friday, honestly, were kind of the like family that you had within the company, like within the department.
Yeah.
You know, like it was a pack mind when we were kind of doing the department. I was in software and I was in appliances. So in software, it was a lot of, let's get these new products out, these movies, people are going to be looking out for this kind of stuff, keep mind on this, and that kind of mentality of a community, that local community felt nice.
Yeah.
So that was just the positives. The other thing was food.
Oh, yeah.
So I would always
yeah.
get post-Thanksgiving food. I never really had the traditional turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy. I never had that in my family. I've only got it through Stephanie and her side because they do it.
Right.
And Stephanie's my wife, so.
Did your family even do much to celebrate Thanksgiving? Did you guys just have traditional Indian food? Or
It
what
was
did you
just
guys
traditional
do?
Indian food. We would get the family together.
Oh, okay.
So it would be that, but it was never be the
Immediate
food.
family or like...
Right.
Mostly immediate family.
Okay, so nothing too crazy. You would celebrate it, but you wouldn't go all out.
Yeah. It would be a good excuse to get together.
Yeah.
Type of a reason.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's what we ended up doing with it. And through Stephanie, I got the actual food.
Yeah.
With the family, of course, coming in as well. But getting post Thanksgiving food, they would bring it in. She'd be like $5, and just a giant platter of like shit she made. I'm like, yes, slapping. That is my lunch.
What?
Dope.
Yeah, and she would make it delicious. She would fry the chicken perfectly, or the turkey perfectly, mashed potatoes, gravy.
Either way.
Is
Yeah.
that-
Latricia.
Yeah,
Oh,
fried chicken,
yeah.
fried turkey,
Oh,
both good.
all good.
and her
was
collard
bomb.
green, Latricia. I'm gonna tag her on this episode because her food was delicious.
So she was it her or her family would make the shit and come in and sell
yeah, she
y'all
would
plates?
just take an order like before. She'd be like,
What?
to the homies. She'd be like, oh, do you want this?
And
I'm
she
gonna be
worked
doing
there,
it.
too.
Yeah. So
We
she'd be
gotta
like, do
holler
you
at
want
Latricia.
5,
She
6,
got coming
really?
through.
I mean, Latricia just on a Tuesday.
$5 plates, girl. Come on, stop playing. I know with inflation it might be $7.50. It's cool. I got
Okay,
you.
if you gotta
It's still
come
worth it.
deliver it if I gotta meet
Yeah.
you, whatever. I'll put the extra on
We're
it.
good.
Yeah. So those were the perks. And then it's weird thinking about that now, post retail.
Mhm.
It's like, man, I kind of miss that group excitement because in corporate world, I'm not getting it. It's
No.
definitely not the, everyday cheers. I hated the cheers, but it was fun to watch people do the cheers.
I forgot about that shit.
And it was definitely the Black Friday cheers to like pump you up when the crowd is coming.
Yeah.
Because out there's a mob.
Oh,
at least
yeah.
at least where I worked. But
We would run around and anybody who drank energy drinks or 5 Hour Energies, we would just have them down them. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down that Red Bull. Down
Yeah.
that Red Bull.
Yeah.
We about to open the door.
Supervisors buying
wounded
10
soldiers.
Red Bulls
Right.
to get to all their
You
employees.
have cases, man. I remember.
Yeah.
You mentioned the food, bro, and I remember this because I had a whole motherfucking store of angry damn retail associates mad at me because I was in charge of organizing the food one year. Well, it was a couple years in a row, but one year that shit didn't fucking show up on time. I don't know if you were there this year.
And you
or
know
not.
when you have to take your lunch, like,
Bruh.
you gotta
You
go.
got no choice, and there's no food, and you can't fucking go nowhere because
No.
there's cars everywhere.
Yep.
People were fucking pissed, and I felt horrible. I'm calling. It was a Mexican restaurant. I can't remember if it was Azteca right up the road or if it was
Y'all should have just ordered Jimmy
Moctezuma's.
John's.
I can't remember. Well, I was trying to bring in something different for people,
Yeah.
right? So I had a Mexican platter, taco bar, and enchiladas and shit like that. They were like an hour and a half late.
oh,
So in the meantime, yeah, Greg is like, order some fucking pizzas, something. You gotta get some fucking food here, stat. I'm like, yo, what do you want me to do, Greg? Give me the goddamn company card. I'll order
good old
fucking.
Greg.
So I ordered a bunch of pizzas,
damn
right?
it, Greg.
Yeah.
And the pizzas showed up
Can I
like
say what I want to say to Greg?
20. The pizzas showed up like 20 minutes before the Mexican food did. So we had all this fucking because we did breakfast. We timed things out throughout the day. We had
Yeah.
a bunch of snacks.
And
We
even the
make a
people's
huge
schedules are
Costco
based
trip.
off of that. Like you have
Exactly.
that window when the food's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
So because Tony and I were both supervisors for a long time, so we had your schedule on a lanyard. Hey, what time is your first break? What time is your second break?
Yeah.
What time is your lunch? We need to make sure because it gets busy, it gets crazy, it gets hectic, but we want you to be able to get the fuck off the floor for a second, recharge the batteries, get some food.
And we don't have time
energy
to
drink.
go to each and every one of you and
No.
try to figure out what time is your lunch at. Like, that's why it's on your badge.
Yeah.
You know,
pretty
go
dope.
when you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually nice. We
Yeah.
had a central desk where the whole schedule is laid out where we went.
We
to,
kept
but
that too.
Having
But for
it
the
on
day,
like
we had
your-
lanyards.
on a lanyard or something
Yep.
like that. That actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I never had that. It's cool.
It was all kinds of shit. Yeah, I mean, so that's part of the retail worker perspective, right? Is we pre-scheduled everything. Like our best sellers, I didn't put you on the TV wall,
No.
right? Because people were you weren't gonna sell a TV on Black Friday. People were gonna buy it anyways. So I need my best sellers to sell accessories.
Yes.
I need you to see people walking out of the department.
With no-
I need you to
with
see
no
with no
HDMI
cables.
cable.
Yep, no HDMI cables, no power surge protectors, no power conditioners, no motherfucking bags for your
unboxing
DVD
stuff.
player.
Because
none
you're
of
already
that
getting a
shit.
great deal on the TV.
Yeah, you
know
get a portable DVD player for
throw
$50 10 years ago, which is 15 years ago.
Yeah, dating yourself.
Which was a fucking steal at the time, right? When portable DVD players were a thing. Nobody give a shit about those no more.
Nope.
But it was a thing.
I got my phone.
I got more media on my phone than I could ever have in fucking DVDs. Good damn it. But shit like that. And I remember they hated it. They were like, man, what the fuck? I was like, bro, if I could put a fucking monkey on the back wall and sell TVs right now.
Yeah, because they're going to be the ones that have the older people, no offense, or the people
Yeah.
that are trying to get more knowledge, asking all the questions
Uh-huh.
about the TV, where we're just trying to sell it and get it out the door and keep it pushing. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And I would say also, man, likes and dislikes, like he said, man, like, although it was what we call that, shout out to Best Buy Tacoma.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
controlled chaos, you know. Like, when you came into the store, it looked like, what the hell are they doing? They have no idea, but we knew where everything was stacked, who was where, who was supposed to be at what post at what time, and then it was teamwork.
Yeah.
And no matter what, you know, if we were being, you know, if we were being watched over our heads all the time, man, we knew that as a team, we knew what we were going to do collectively. And so that's what I liked about it. And, you know, as far as dislikes, I would say micromanaging. You know, I feel like we're, you know, just, it was like, let's do our thing. We've been doing this for years, you know,
Yeah.
and let us do, you know, what we know the customers want, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Putting packages together, you know, if we remember putting Xbox packages together, stuff like that, or TV packages together. But it'd be crazy just coming in at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's not a like. That's just like on Thanksgiving. I already had the itis. I didn't had 3 plates, you know, so I'm already sleeping, and I gotta be back here at 3 o'clock in the morning. And crazy seeing hundreds of people in line that have been there since like noon to get a TV for $100 off, for $200 off.
Put a pin on that one.
Put it on that one,
Like,
yeah.
like I feel you, but
Is it really
but
worth
is
it?
it really worth you freezing your buns off?
Well,
Yeah.
let's ask, are you still using that TV?
We'll get there. We'll get there on the other side.
All right.
If you can answer the question, hey, would you give somebody $200 to go buy you that TV? Yes. Then just come back next week and buy it.
For real.
Because it's gonna be
$200
it's gonna go
more.
from $7.99 to $9.99. You could just avoid this whole bullshit right now and just fucking spend $200 more. Goddamn it! I promise you, it's worth keep your goddamn time.
Now I will say I do know people just like the experience, you know, just to
Yeah.
be out on Black Friday and just all the people out there and see different things, and I understand that. I've done it just for that experience, but as far as working it, never again, and I'm glad that I never have to. And for those that have to do it this year, I salute you, and I truly wish you the best.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys are as controlled as we are and had our stuff together, because you will need it, especially nowadays.
And speaking of that, when you said hundreds of people outside, did you guys ever get excited when the doors opened? To
I
see
think,
the
I think
rush?
we always did.
I think
yeah.
that's when it finally,
Yeah.
like, because we walk in like, oh man, he was
this old
But it is
bullshit.
one thing
okay.
to see the doors open and
But
the
once the
herd
doors
of
open, everybody
people.
just rushed in. And,
Yes.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
when
just,
it
I was
started.
like recording, like, look at these motherfuckers.
But see, ours was extremely organized though.
Yeah.
This was before, so Fry's did not do that until there was this big accident in like Walmart. In
A lot of
Texas or
places
something.
didn't do that. They just let
And
people
then
run.
Yeah.
it was single file
Yeah.
line. You
I
have
remember-
to
I
drink.
remember
We
that.
had tickets.
So
and
yeah,
stuff,
we had tickets. We had single file line. We had tickets.
They did do tickets.
We
yeah.
would go through the line and ask them what they were getting, you know, this and that, and hand the tickets out. So certain items, you couldn't even see it. It was in the back.
Yeah,
You had
have
to
to
go and
bring
pay
the
for
ticket.
it, redeem your
because we
ticket.
learned
Yep.
and
from
then go get it.
previous
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
And that way you know what stock is going out,
Yep.
and this is it.
But once we got through a certain amount of people, it was just like, all right, let the rest of them in.
Nothing left.
But we would always, I remember we would always do the very first person in line would get to sort of themselves.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
that's super
Actually-
cool.
Not very long. Like it was like,
Not like an
well, just
hour.
to get your gifts, right? Just to get, not gifts, but
Without
the things that
having
you
all
wanted to
people
buy.
around, yeah.
Yep. It was like, come on in, and we would give them like red carpet treatment, so to speak, right?
That is
It wouldn't
Super
be a red
cool.
carpet, but I remember they would bring them in and let them grab the things they wanted, and then it was like, okay,
Even
Let's
if it's
go.
not long,
Let's go.
like 10 minutes or.
I don't remember. It wasn't very long,
Something
5-10
like
minutes.
that,
Even
Yeah.
that's a good.
I mean,
decent
I'm
amount of
looking
time
at
by
like
yourself
every
to
single
get-
place.
You know
Yeah.
exactly what you
I'd
want.
be running to the first things I want
Yeah.
and
Yep.
then cruise. To
I'm
the
like,
other stuff
I'm like,
that I
hey,
want.
you, here's
Yep.
my list. Go get it.
One thing, a lot of memories. I'm going to share one more real quick before I kind of move on to the customer
Customer
aspect.
side, yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the flash deals, right? a lot of these products, a lot of people may know now, are specific items that are not normally sold year to year. You probably imagine this with TV models that don't exist in the standard lineup for your Samsung, Sony, or LG, but they're on sale that year. If we don't sell them that day, they're just going to fucking sit around.
Yeah.
So it's not like I can make more money off of it next week because, well, it's not a normal model.
No, yeah.
Right?
The companies do that as special Black
Yeah.
Friday models. Which
Lost
are
leaders.
Usually the
Yep.
trailers of the old ones.
Exactly.
Build the parts, and this is
It's
a special
like
buy.
it's like a hodgepodge of features from last year and this
Yep.
year and
Yeah.
shit like that,
They're all
right?
together
So
here.
Yeah.
I remember we used to have huge ladders that we would use to push around to get top stock down off the top of the shelves. And I had some TVs left over, and there was people in the department kind of waiting, wanting to buy stuff. So I said, hey, everybody who wants to buy this TV, come over here. I rounded everybody up, all the customers. I had them put their names on raffle tickets, and I put raffle tickets into a hat. And I climbed up on top of this ladder, and like 5-10 minutes before the time was over, if people hadn't came
Wait,
up
what
with their
year
TVs,
was that?
I don't know. I was in home theater still, so it was probably like 2006.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah.
I feel like Mike and I were like, what the fuck? What is he doing up here? What the fuck is he doing?
I was selling TVs,
And I remember you got proper like, oh, he's getting them off. Oh, it was like,
I sold them all.
yeah, all of them.
Got rid of them all. So I was like, all right. And people was like, because it was people were like, people were like on the fence.
Yeah.
But
Because
you
they
put
were
them in a
sitting
raffle
there.
and you
You
win the
keep the
raffle.
excitement.
Fuck it, you're gonna
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
it. You're gonna buy
exactly.
it.
No matter what, you're getting a good deal.
It might
That's
not.
what
Be,
you
it
know.
might not be what the doorbuster was, but you're like, you got to create a hype around it. So you
Yeah.
create a hype around it.
Yeah.
People are like, oh,
Yeah.
someone's gonna give it before I do. Grab it.
Exactly.
Gone.
So some of them were doorbusters, some of them were just 2-day items. We had like 2 left
Oh,
or
yeah,
something
2-day
like that,
items,
right?
right,
So, because that was what it was back then. It was like 5-hour sale or 4-hour sale because nobody fucking opened on Thursday,
Yeah.
which was smart
Seriously.
Yep.
back then. And 2-day items. So I remember doing that and calling people's names out and, oh yeah, it's me. All right, ring it up right now or it's not going to be yours. I'm going to move on. And it was like we had a register right next to us in home theater. It was like, ring it up.
Yep.
Get them out. Done. Next one. Bro, it was fucking dope. It was so dope.
Awesome.
All I'm thinking was like, it's kind of fucked up
like an
to say
auction.
because this is the retail side, and like 2 seconds we're jumping to customer side, but it almost sounded like you were herding sheep.
Hey man.
I was.
But everybody, we've all been that sheep, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
well, y'all with iPhones have been. But anyways,
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, everybody's been that. Like, you've been gassed into it. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I gotta get it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a marquee item when it's it may not be, or it may go back and you never see it. But we buy it and it works.
Yeah. So, I mean, shit, that's some of the dope ass memories. I mean, I had fun, but there was a lot of things that you fucking hated about
Yeah.
it, right? So,
And we had a lot of fun, as
a team.
as our core team
Yeah.
together. I think that's what made it more tolerable. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because feeling the difference after, like when I wasn't with you
At
guys
different stores.
anymore, and we and our squad wasn't together, it was like
Wasn't the same.
miserable. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
wasn't
saying?
the same.
But before it's like, okay, we've been doing this for 2-3 years. Now we know what we're doing. We're doing this together. Let's knock this out. Let's get these people what they want. You know what I mean? And that's what created like fun hatred or hatred fun, whatever you want to call it. The best or the worst day. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Because it was a crazy day. You might work a split. You might come in, work 10 hours, and then go home and come back and
work another 4 or 6 hours.
6, 8 hours because you got to
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like supervisor. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to
you
come
had no
back.
choice.
But I mean, all in all, I would say, yeah, there are some frustrating parts about it, man. But as far as my experience and being blessed to be able to work with my man right here, without the team we had, it would have been a lot worse. I would say that.
Agreed. 110%.
But I also see their side of it. Like it's frustrating. It's hard. And the customers don't see the side that we prepare for.
Yeah.
That for them to be able to
show
walk
up.
in. Yeah. This is months in advance.
What was your first Black Friday shopping experience?
See, that honestly is right from you said preparing it. I remember the times when I just had when the newspapers actually had.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
had to get
Yo,
newspaper. This shit was not
every-
mine. Why would I get a fucking
Don't
Black
still
Friday ad
call
a
it-
week early?
I still do
Yeah.
it. It's like my tradition.
You were
It's like-
waiting for that ad to come out and go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my tradition. So every Thanksgiving morning, I go get coffee
Yeah.
and I go pick up the newspaper.
Yeah.
Go back home, look
The
at all
whole
the
family
deals,
would be
to
looking
see
at the
what's
deal.
good.
Like, okay.
That would have been the best
You
part.
get
Just planning that all that
stuffing
shit
and
out.
gravy on the damn ads
Yep.
you're looking at.
Yep.
Now let's be clear. I know some of you kids don't
No, what a
newspaper. You're like, what newspaper?
What
We
the
had to
fuck is
look
that?
for the ad in the newspaper. Yes, the ads in the
That's
newspaper. They had color.
Hey,
You were
Yeah,
down
it-
there
it was-
like that.
They had color. You know, it was bright. You know, and it was exciting. You know,
Yep.
you went and got a newspaper. That's the only way you knew what the ad
Honestly,
was.
that's the only time I read the comics too.
Yeah,
yeah,
Sunday
Sunday.
comics.
yeah, and you couldn't get
See,
it
Best
early.
Buys was awesome because always blue and yellow, and it just
That-
like
See, I was about.
It stood
I was
out.
gonna say it, but I didn't.
Stood
But the
out.
blue and yellow, everybody would go to that page. What does Best Buy have?
Yep.
You know,
Target just never seemed like good. It was always like about freaking like clothes and shit, but like, Best Buy's a little electronics. It was like where
Target
you
was
go.
always geared towards like it's funny.
Yeah.
I like Target now.
Yeah,
as an adult,
yeah.
But I think back then I didn't give a fuck about no damn Target, and now I'm like, oh shit, what Target got some towels?
I'm
Oh,
excited for discounted hand soap.
See, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
They got a
I was
deodorant
like,
two for
Yeah.
$4.
$4 on a deodorant right there. That's half off. I'm gonna smell good as fuck.
I'm gonna get 10 of these.
Get some socks and drawers. They got some
They got
Hanes.
the Wolfthorn for 2 for
Yeah, Wolfthorn. That's the shit right there.
So for the customers hearing the retail side, what are some things that we can tell them as probably tips to maybe just make their experience with somebody working there better?
Man,
If
yeah,
you're
I
having a
could
tough
definitely
time.
use them. This
yeah.
from the retail work experience side.
So the only times I've shopped on Black Friday, and the landscape has changed drastically since you and I have been in retail, and you as well. It's only been a couple years for you, but
Yeah.
it's still changed a lot. I feel like in the past couple of years, is all the things that we told you we disliked: the lack of sleep, the getting up early. Maybe be cognizant of that. I'm sure both of you guys can also remember times when you helped a customer, you were completely exhausted, and before leaving, they turned around and said thank you.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, it just made the whole.
Something
honestly,
so little,
yeah,
right?
Damn.
That
Yeah.
little thing.
Because I get it. Shoppers on Black Friday can be crazy and
Yeah.
hectic, but don't be rude.
And the last thing
Don't
we're thinking
fucking
about
be
is the
rude.
employee.
Yeah.
We're thinking about the product. You know,
Yep.
so like he said, just kind of be aware of what went in to what your experience is about to be.
Yeah, because
You know?
I'm the one checking in the back, quote
Right,
unquote,
right,
right? To see
right.
if we got any more left.
And we want you to
if
have
you want to be an asshole, sorry. Nothing
We
back
ain't got
there.
no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the back and I'll be like, man, this bitch had me. I'm just gonna chill for a second until we sold out.
So as a
Sorry.
customer, as being former retail, know that can happen. So, be the nicest customer you can be. I know that you're tired. You don't want to be out there after just eating Thanksgiving dinner. You want to be at home. But, just as much as you're out there in the cold, just realize that, what went in was months in advance just to make your experience as exciting or whatever it is for you that you wanted for you. So, we took that into consideration for you guys, and we just hope, that you guys, for the people doing it now, and will do the same thing, and then it'll just be a great experience continuing for years and years to come. I probably won't participate a whole lot, maybe this year, but I'm more into just the ambiance of Black Friday because I've already experienced the working side, so I just kind of like to see how people are on the customer side. you
Yeah,
know?
like as me as a customer before I met Ahmed, like I had the customer side where I'm just like, oh, I want this, I want this, and whatnot, right? But when I met him and he started working in fries, that's when I really saw the worker side.
Fucking
It's like
pain.
how pain it is and shit. By the way, so one of the best ways to get the best deals out there is to make sure you
Ask
have
an
a
Indian
friend.
person.
No. You have a friend at one of these places because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
gonna
Sure.
save you,
You know you do.
loads and loads of amount of fucking money out
Yep.
there. Man, those
Yeah.
AP, those helped out. It
AP.
still helps out.
The associate purchase. That's
what is
uh,
that? Oh,
like if I was
okay.
to buy something,
Discount.
mild
Yeah.
discount, but you can give it to family.
Oh, really?
We're
Yeah, that didn't
family.
work for me.
Fire.
That didn't work for me.
Fire, folks, for that
Yeah,
shit.
that didn't work for some
Yeah.
of us too well.
Oh man.
But I digress. But shout out to Best Buy. I love you. I mean, I never shopped there. but
Life lessons.
Life lessons learned.
I love,
Get yo shit together.
I love Best Buy like I love my high school girlfriends.
There you go.
I'm just clouded. You learn everything from him. I'm just talking
Just
shit.
keeps going.
I'm just kidding. Stop it. I'm gonna put the shovel away.
Customers could also take from what we spoke about earlier, where if they just bought it a week before, they could save the money.
Exactly.
I mean, they
Don't-
are deals. Like, don't get me wrong. There
Don't
are
discount
deals.
the week leading up to Black Friday.
Yeah, and
Oh,
another
man.
tip that I've always noticed, at least because at Fry's we always get a fucking shit ton of shit, is it's all along the walls. If customers go in just a week before, they'll know exactly
They'll
what
see
the
it
fuck is
everywhere.
on
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
That's what's
Because
on
we
sale.
already have to set it up.
Yeah, so if you look, oh, I don't want that shitty ass toaster.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go buy the one I actually want
Yeah.
because I know it's not on
And
sale.
no customer, I think, really has known that. Like, that's
What blows my
you know,
mind.
and it's like, 'cause
Bruh.
I know that they think that we set this up like the night before,
Yeah.
but we plan. This is set up
Months.
months.
Like we used to not get the ad until like a week before.
Yeah.
Do you know where we put fucking appliances?
Yeah.
In the fucking aisles.
Where am I
There's
gonna
no
put?
stock.
Where am I gonna put 87 50-inch plasmas?
Yeah. They're all along the aisle. Like,
Exactly.
Bro, it's funny you say
I'm not
that.
trying to be insulting. It's just
No,
look,
no.
like, that's a
Be
tip
aware
that, like,
of that. Yeah, exactly.
It's funny you say that because I was in Fred Meyer just the other day. What's today? It was Monday night. Was it yesterday? I don't remember what day it was. It was just like 2 days ago. And I'm walking through and I was going to look for some plastic bowls to bring to leave at work. Eat some damn cereal in the morning at work. I know it's random, but I had to paint the picture
Tell
for
me
y'all.
why I got the
y'all.
cereal at work for you, man. I got
Yeah,
the
so it's
Toast Crunch.
it's not a long time. You couldn't eat breakfast at home. You had to eat it at work. I got
You know I ain't never on time. I just struggling.
You guys better. You're still not as bad as me, but you better.
Yeah, ain't nobody that bad.
Yeah, you better.
So I'm walking through this aisle and I pick up these bowls and I look and they have top stock everywhere. And I look up and I see like this brand Elite fucking roasting pans, like 100 of them. I don't know. I'm exaggerating, but there's a lot. And I'm like, yep, that's gonna be on the ad. All these crock pots, I'm like, yep, that's gonna be on the ad because it's things that are there, but they're not like on sale or nothing. They're just there.
And it's like, why is there
Why do
so
you have
much?
4,000 fucking sandwich makers?
No, this is 100% true.
Right?
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Today,
it's not to
anybody
knock
ever
the
noticed?
retail stores. You know, they're going to make their money. It's
Yeah.
just people be aware of the fact that you can know the deals.
Yeah. And today it's less of an issue, right? Because
Yeah.
bfads.net and all these other Black
Correct.
Friday
Yeah.
ads.
And some
Websites.
are just even pushing it out themselves earlier.
I've seen
just
that.
saying it like, no.
Target was one of them.
Yeah.
I got a fucking email. It's like
Oh,
Black
really?
Friday ads like today or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I was looking at Lowe's the other day. That's what you do, I guess, when you buy home. Y'all know.
Exactly,
All that
right?
shit.
I'm not even thinking about going to Target for no electronics. I need
Lowe's and Home Depot.
sheets and I need some towels and
Bath towels.
Mark.
Hey, every
Curtains,
Year, every
you
year
know what I'm
Target
saying?
does bath towels for super cheap. They have like some small ones that are like $2, and they got some bigger, nice ones that are like $4, but they're like $8-10 towels, bath towels for like $4.
See, this is
Get on that shit.
this is the evolution.
This is the tips, y'all. This is the tips, y'all.
Because 10 years ago, we'd been talking about TVs. I mean, 7 years ago, we might have been talking about,
Bruh.
I don't know. But right now, we talking about towels, and we're talking
They're
about
still talking about TVs.
curtains, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
good to have
thinking that too. I was
perspective.
like,
I love
I was
it.
like, hold on, you said look out. I'm like, wait, where are we looking? Because I don't want to look there right
Oh, I'm Lowe's, Home Depot. I'm
these-
gonna be there. Let's see.
because I'm just
And
like,
both
all
these
right,
fools
Home
both just
Depot.
got recently married. And he just bought a house like a month ago, 2 months ago.
A month ago.
A month ago, yeah.
It's a blessing. You're blessed. But,
Yeah.
but it's not the same anymore. I mean, if you got a good one, which I have, I got a bad one. Like we like the same things, so it's shoes and stuff is cool and stuff. But there's got to be compromise. It changes. Now it's curtains that are longer than 85 feet.
85 inches.
85 inches. Yeah, because our thing is too long.
It's got to touch the ground.
It's paint. To repaint is to touch the ground.
That's a whole nother episode.
A whole nother
That's a whole nother
episode.
episode. Oh,
But
shit.
that's what I'm looking for Black Friday. So it's the experience.
Yeah.
Curtains.
Man, so if we can, as we wrap up here, if y'all can glean anything from this episode, Black Friday shopping from a retail sales employee perspective is fun and exciting, but tiring and frustrating at the same time.
Exactly.
It's challenging, but it's also rewarding. So if you can go in as a shopper with just a positive attitude because you are there because you can be. You choose to be.
Yes.
Somebody else is there because they have to pay their bills.
Exactly.
Right? And this is the skill set they have, and this is what they do. So if you go in reminding yourself that you're privileged to be able to be here to spend money on Black Friday and be thankful for the people that help you out, you're going to give them a 5-star day. I'm telling you. Little stuff like that.
And
Somebody
please
turn around and
be
tell me
good
thank
to
you.
the people in the line. Please.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
are all there together, slaving out there together in
Man,
the
what happened
cold.
to Magna?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, we had a friend that got trampled.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
support
Yeah.
each other. You
Yeah.
guys are all doing it
Like she
together.
literally got hit, knocked into the garbage, like hit her hip, and like her hat went missing, and like it was bad.
And then somebody punched her in the eye. Look.
Yeah.
Maybe show up like a half hour after the store's open too.
Maybe.
If it's not that serious for you. Here's another thing is a lot of doorbuster items I don't feel like sell out immediately anymore.
That's what I was gonna say. Know for sure if you want to stand in that line if it's worth it. Like,
Yeah.
And that's why we were telling you like about you might see 250,000 40 inches just around the top of the wall for some odd reason.
Yeah.
Like, and if you like it, know it might be on there for Black Friday.
Yeah.
But know that usually that's why they're up there. So know if you really want to spend that time in that line, because some people really do.
Do some scouting.
Exactly.
Check the ads online. Look for them TV models. Go in the store and see if you can see it hidden in top stock somewhere.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
including, I mean, small appliances,
On the shelves,
software,
yeah, whatever it is.
computer monitors,
Yep.
whatever it
Laptops.
is. Yeah, like just make to see if that's what you want to get.
And that's
Yeah.
for the retail people. Make the best of it, man. Like, you know, this is the one day that you guys have been preparing for. Like, try to make it as happy as possible. Hopefully you guys have a good team, and just know that it's all for the customers.
That's a great
it's all for the
takeaway
customers.
for the
Yeah,
retail side.
it is.
Customer side is definitely be thankful, like you said. I think just saying thank you will
That's
make
it.
the employees
For
just
sure.
That's
feel like,
it.
all right, man, it was worth it. It's cool.
This 13 hours I just pulled, 14
Yeah.
hours was worth it.
Yeah.
You know, thank you for one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Seriously, it really is all that it
makes
takes.
a difference.
Yep.
So
Because we are making, and as a retail employee, don't take the day for granted. You are making somebody's Christmas
You really are.
in a lot of
Yeah.
cases. Right? So, yeah, I mean, I think that's really it. That's what we got for you guys this week. Another episode of GYST Podcast, a.k.a. Get Your Shit Together. My goodness. Thank y'all for being here. Rohit, we miss you. I know you'll be back soon.
I didn't get to
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You want to do it? No, we'll do it. We'll bring it back.
I want to thank you for them allowing me to be here. I've been privileged, man. I've been wanting to be here for a long time, man. Hopefully they let me come back.
Maybe.
And,
We'll see. We don't know about that yet.
I'm gonna keep trying to get my shit together, so they allow me to keep trying to come back and talk about getting our shit together, so we can all get our shit together. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it, man, and it's been fun.
Definitely, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming. So, listeners, you guys know where to find us, GYSTpodcast.com. Get your shit together. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. Don't forget the YouTube channel. So, Tone, I don't know if I've talked to you about this, but we recently launched a YouTube channel. And I don't know if you realize, this has also been recorded on video the entire time.
Yes, sir.
So if you picked a burger,
I had to make sure.
Yeah,
make sure the twist was
you got
right.
twist looking
You know
fresh,
what I'm saying?
twist
I knew.
fresh.
I was like, I think this is the YouTube one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
I had to take my shoes off, so I couldn't have fresh kicks on.
Make
but-
sure, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, because we need to get a certain number of subscribers so we can have a custom URL so you guys don't have to keep seeing youtube.com/abgxyz1579gy64st.com. Thanks again. Tune in next week for another great episode of GYST Podcast.
bye. You can't, man.
I love it. How do we do
Bye.
Just hit the record.
Bye. What?
this?
Yeah.
Be positive. A pen recording? A pen record or stop?
Let's go. Stop.
You sure?
I'm not doing
Thanks everyone for tuning in to our GYST podcast. We hope you learned how to get your together.